Assalamu alaikum. I'm Hassan Karim. I'm just a member here at the Islamic Center of Irving and coach for the robotics team. But here in Irving, we have about 30,000 Muslims, mashallah, tabarakallah. And the Muslims are very active, very active. We have one city council member so far in the city of Irving, Brother Kabir, and we're working on getting others, inshallah, calling for a ceasefire, inshallah, and really championing the goals of the Muslim community, which align with everybody else's. We want things for our families. We want a safe environment. And so the Muslim community is becoming very active. This whole masjid that you see here, the Irving Masjid, I mean, I think during Jummah, it probably can fit 5,000 to 6,000 people with the gym, or they call it a multi-purpose hall in the Musalla. We have a full-time HIFS program, the girls program and boys program. There's a weekend HIFS program. There's a weekend, there's Sunday school. So full time, the whole facility is being used. It's a village. Wallahi, that's the best thing that I can call it. It's a little village. Alhamdulillah. And in all of the homes that you see,
It's the center of the Irving and Muslim community. We're really unbelievable. And when I'm here, I never thought inside that big facility and those kind of Islamic programs. Subhanallah is really gift from God.
Alhamdulillah. And as you see, it's not by itself. This is one of 17. We have 17 masajid in the area.
Genius.
Yes, mashallah. This is the marvels of Irving. They're going to share with you today their robotics team and the robots that they build. And it's a whole effort to bring the Muslim youth into the masjid and establish that winning in the dunya is by staying with the ummah. So when we come to the masjid, you come, you make salah, you stick with the Muslims, and you win, inshallah. Inshallah. So I present Sister Sarah Naz. Her father is from Bangladesh as well, right? No, sorry, India. Who's from Bangladesh? Anybody? Yeah, there he is. I knew there's somebody. Okay, anyway, go ahead, Sarah Naz.
So we are a 2-year student-driven FTC robotics team. FTC stands for First Tech Challenge. So this is basically a competition where they release a new season game every year, and we create a robot and a 15-page portfolio to cater to those needs. So our team specifically has one team captain led by Abdullah, and then we have 5 sub-teams. So we have awards or documentation, inventory, marketing, design, and programming. And I'm the marketing vice captain, so I take care of outreach, finance, fundraising, events like these. And do you want to talk about the design?
So yeah, this is our robot. As she mentioned, this is designed to compete in the First Tech Challenge. So in our robot game, there's a couple different things that the robot needs to do. There's 4 robots on the field at any given time, and those are pixels, those little hexagons on the board right there. And our job as a team is to place as many pixels on our teams, so there's 2 on each field, and we're competing to place the most. Right?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so our robot this isn't fully built yet. We have the full CAD design, right, which is basically like a 3D model on a computer. Yes, so this is a worm drive at the back, which is this axle moves, right? And we have a system that latches onto 2 pixels at a time, right? This flips all the way back, and then it places on that backboard. There are also a lot of extra, options that you can pursue during the game, right? It's not just about placing pixels. For instance, in the last 30 seconds of the game, there's a rule that if you pull your robot up on a board, these poles, right, these 2, you get an extra 20 points. So we have these 2 systems right here, which pull the robot up. And there's a lot of other things like that during this game, and we have those subsystems here and here. The reason why we have these dual plate designs is that so we can like easily see this is just 2 screws, right? So we can modularly add different subsystems to the robot at any point that we need. And so that's the philosophy of the whole robot. It's keeping it modular so we can do anything that it needs to do during the game.
Thank you. Nice. Anything else?
Till now, we've competed my name is Alaur Khondokar. I'm team captain of the Mahabubur Rahman.
Okay.
So till now, we've competed in 5 competitions this year, and we've just advanced past our league tournament, which was called the M&S League Tournament. The trophies for that are behind you. We were the champions at the event, and inshallah, we're now heading towards our regional competition. After the regional competition, we will be going straight to the state championship if we do well, inshallah. At the World Championship, which is after the State Championship, there's around 40,000 attendees, and the competition gets very, very advanced, so inshallah, that's where we're going to go.
Thank you.
I've been here for around 2 years now, and I feel like this is like a really good, what should we call it? It's like really helpful for like everyone to like come around together and like compete, and like I feel like yeah, that's all I was gonna say.
No problem.
He's part of the building team, and he's learned a lot during this. And so yeah, he's one of my favorite teammates.
Nice.
And one of the coach's favorites because he actually does the work. He doesn't fight about doing the work.
He sounds shy, but he has a lot more skill than he's letting on.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So Jazakumullah khair. Are there any is there any advice that you can give us from New Jersey, or what's the STEM community like over there?
Honestly speaking, brother, if I don't see today, I never believed this such a genius team we have, and I'm really truly happy those genius. They're kind of future of America and future of their next generation leading right here in this room. And I really congratulate you guys. We will cooperate and collaborate in the future. Anything you guys need from New Jersey to Dallas, we'll work together. Maybe I'll talk to my brother later on. I'm going to leave my business card.
Inshallah.
We'll talk, continue, and really truly appreciate to see how genius our generation. Thank you so much.
Inshallah. And so now he'll demo the robot a little bit. They designed and built this all themselves. And we were part of the #1 winning team in this past. We had a big tournament, and the team, mashallah, they came out with the Winning Alliance and Inspire Award, 2nd place, and Motivate Award, 1st place. So, mashallah, tabarakallah. I mean, these kids that came, they could barely talk. He probably could. He could. Right, but the rest of them, they could barely talk. They didn't know what a robot was. They didn't know what an actuator. They didn't know anything about making things work. They knew how to play video games, right? Mashallah. They still can play video games, but now they make it into
the real
world items.
Mashallah.
So I just want to add, this is not the only version, so they keep every other competition. We just change the version a little bit. They create another robot, so this is like the one that we will be competing with next 2 weeks, okay? So they are just preparing it, and inshallah it will be ready. Rely on these guys, they will gonna make it, inshallah. We're gonna win, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Like this was this season, right? This was the first iteration. Moved on, second iteration. This was the plan B, right, for that meet. And so yeah, meet 3. That's our latest iteration, not including this one. So that was what we used at the tournament where we got all of those awards, right here.
Okay, this is the third. Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see from that image, but it uses a similar rotating axle.
Oh,
right?
now it's good.
In the back, right? Yeah, axle in the back, and there's slides, and that was the system I was talking about that picks up the 2 pixels, places them on the board. Right.
And we try to start young. We have some young brothers from the Minions. We have a team called the Minions. that they will join the full team next year, inshallah.
Inshallah.
What grade are you in now? Sixth grade. So we got sixth grade all the way up to 12th grade, right? He will join this team next year, inshallah. And then the 12th graders are graduating, and the high school team is, becoming stronger, and they will go on to med school. Is trying to go to med school, biomedical engineering. Hopefully, I don't know. We're trying to convince them to do some hard engineering and not that soft stuff. No, jazakallah khair. We appreciate you.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Thank you. And I'll introduce you to some of the other brothers.